What's up, guys? I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. It's a few days before now, but this video won't be released until afterwards. It's funny to see all these guys walking around the mall just aimlessly looking for something at the last minute. Been there before. Man.
Are you on Tinder?
People have missed you. No, I'm not on Tinder. That's a great way to introduce this clip.
Well, I'm happy to be back.
We're going hippie approved over here. Corey, Ruben,
Got the Ruben up.
Emily, the BLT with the chicken, and then for my Tinder date over here.
She can buy it.
She's incorrect.
We're gonna title this one First CrossFit Workout with Mark Lobliner, supersetting arms and squats.
It's a what do they call it? It's a hybrid CrossFit workout. Actually, it's just a good way to get your heart rate up and turn your arm workout into more than just a bro pump.
So I know supersetting squats with arms sounds a little bit crazy, and I thought that too, but Mark has really opened my eyes to this. This has been probably the best arm day that I've had in a long, long time. Just get some of that blood flowing. You're onto something with this, man. You're onto something.
Arm day's boring, man. That could be why my arms suck. But
That's what it is.
Essentially, if you're worried about recovery, Travis just said this is going to facilitate recovery. We're not saying go up to 315, just put 135 on or 95. Hell, do the bar depending on where you're at, and just do 5 reps after every bicep or tricep set. Trust me, you're gonna love this.
Yes. I can vouch for that. Definitely try it out. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did not want to like Mark. I just thought he was loud and obnoxious, but when I met him, I'm like, man, this guy's pretty cool. This is the second time we've worked out now, and every time we just talk business and politics. It's a good time, so definitely enjoy his company. We went and picked up some food at 2 different places, Walmart, Trader Joe's, very different types of stores. But if you're trying to eat a little healthier, this is how you're gonna be able to do it without spending a whole lot of money. I know everyone's gonna be cost conscious, but at the same time, with the new year, we're all gonna wanna eat more green stuff. So here's how I do it. Before I get started on the food, I wanna give a huge shout out to my boy Christian, who sent out this coffee as well as this coffee grinder. This is actually Peter McKinnon's coffee, and you guys know I'm a huge fanboy there. And then when I'm not grinding coffee, I can use that on the weekends for my other activities. That's a joke. Okay, rule of thumb with Walmart. I would recommend only buying things that are in packages. I would not buy things that are straight from the ground or straight from an animal. That's just my opinion. These Joseph's Lava Wraps, I know I've said it many times, amazing, as well as these pitas. Look at the macros on these things. You're talking 70 calories for one of them. Not too shabby at all. I love this cereal, so good. If you think regular Frosted Flakes are good, I can't speak here. Give those a try. Reduced sugar ketchup, you're gonna be good there. Pickles, this Greek yogurt, and of course, the almighty ricotta cheese. I actually have a new recipe for you guys. If you're excited for that, leave a comment down below. Rice cakes, huge staple in my diet, and Walmart has them for cheaper than any other store that I've ever found. I love these waters, and that is going to be about it that I got at Walmart. All of this was around $30 to $35, I believe. Moving over to my favorite grocery store of all time, Trader Joe's. So we're gonna look at some eggs here. Now you could get these at Walmart. I don't think that'd be too bad, but I just prefer them from Trader Joe's. We've got some healthy fats with the almonds. We got some potatoes, low sodium chicken broth. I've really had this urge to make chicken noodle soup, so I'm gonna try to do that for you guys. And then of course we got quite a few bags of Brussels sprouts. These are my favorite Brussels sprouts ever. We even picked up some green beans. Gonna try this cold brew. And we got some little apple pie bars over there. Honey Nut O's. That's like a healthier version. I'm not gonna say that. That's a different version of Honey Nut Cheerios. I'm sure they're the exact same thing. We have some spinach. I love these grilled strips. They're so good. They're so convenient and very affordable. I think this is like $4. And then we have some island salsa. All of this ran me about $40. So in total, this is probably 2 weeks of food for me, give or take. That's gonna be about $70. Not too bad at all.
you've been at work all day.
Does anybody else go out and buy a bunch of food and then not eat any of it? I think it's because it's so much work to go out and get the food. You put it away and then you're just like, all right, I'm done. So I'm just having an Icon Meals here. Very, very convenient and delicious. I have the turkey omelet here. It's a little bit more expensive. I would not say this is the cheapest option, but you can save 10% using Travis 10 at checkout. So I'm gonna have this, maybe a few other things. It doesn't matter. We're really gonna start the video tomorrow, so I'll check in with you then. I never thought that I was gonna be the guy that grinds his own coffee and puts it in a French press, but it is phenomenal. That was so good. Peter McKinnon did an amazing job with that coffee. Big shout out to you, Christian. And honestly, grinding your own coffee beans is kind of rewarding in a way. I'm still gonna go to coffee shops, of course, but I definitely was a fan of that. So now, just wanna get some quick food in. I just got back from the gym. You guys don't need to see any more gym footage. I'm gonna be making up a protein smoothie, and this is another cheap, quick way to get some micronutrients as well as your macronutrients that you need, especially post-workout. So we're gonna just add in a cup of almond milk, 2 servings of frozen fruit, which is a very affordable way to get fruit in during the winter. We have 1 serving of Greek yogurt. We're gonna throw in some spinach, which will allow you to get some micronutrients in there and you won't even taste it. 1 scoop of PES Select protein powder. Any flavor will do. And if you wanna save 30%, you can always use Travis at checkout. And whey protein is honestly one of the most affordable sources out there. And if you want to be extra bougie, serve it in a wine glass. This actually does increase protein synthesis. It's science, it's kind of hard to explain, but this is a lot of food. It's gonna be pretty filling, and then I'll actually start cooking maybe in an hour or 2, but for now, this will do the trick. If I could take you up and boom, 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 tell me I'm the only one that you know. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Has anyone tried one of these cold brew kits from Starbucks that you just make at home? One of my directors ended up sending this to me for Christmas. I'm guessing my boss told him I was a caffeine junkie. And so all I had to do was put 2 pouches of the cold brew in this pitcher and then let it sit overnight for 24 hours. And now it's saying to add 3 cups of cold water. So we'll see how this goes. Cheers to you, my friends. It's actually pretty good. It's a little too watered down. I bet you if first I bet you I messed up somewhere along the line, but maybe if I only added two cups of ice instead of 3 to that last step, that would be on point. And I don't like to admit it because I'm kind of a Starbucks hater, but their cold brew is really, really good. I bet you this would be almost identical if I mastered this. Now look how much cold brew you get here. This entire pitcher probably lasts you at least 12 or 13 hours. This is super good. I'm impressed with this. I was very, very reluctant about these at-home cold brew kits. If you guys have tried any others, please let me know. I mean, it's not as good as like this stuff, but I will say, if this is affordable, because cold brew is ridiculously expensive because all the hippies are drinking it, it's like trendy, you know? But man, this is not gonna help my addiction. I think this is the most amount of ingredients I've used to make anything since like '96. Old School Travis is back. We're gonna try to make a healthy pizza pocket using 2 of these pitas, a serving of this grilled chicken, and then we're gonna do 1 serving of this queso. Incredible macros on this stuff. You guys can't read that. It's 40 calories per serving. We're gonna do pasta sauce, mushrooms, and shredded cheese. There's a good chance I'm gonna mess this up, but hey, we'll give it a try. All your girlfriends say that you don't want to see me. You're the reason that I just can't concentrate now. This is going to be the most important part right here. This is an advanced technique that we in the business called forking. And if this thing comes apart, it's just going to be a complete mess. But if I can actually keep it together, I think this is going to be pretty successful. I'm just gonna spray it with a little bit of cooking spray, and then I'm gonna throw it directly on the oven rack until I smell something burning, and then I'll take it out. Time for the taste test. I still got it, guys. I know I got away from healthy recipes for a long time, but we can still put some pretty good stuff together. Under 400 calories. This is very, very good. We got away from it for a little bit, but I think it's safe to say I'm back. Deserve a little bit of dessert after that.
You know you like that. You know you like that. See, I rest the most.
I would say this is my favorite dinner right now. These chili lime chicken burgers from Trader Joe's. So good, man. I would eat these any day of the week. They can fit in anybody's diet along with this. And I honestly think this is the best grocery find of 2017, even though you guys are probably watching this in 2018. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. But check this out. 210 calories for the entire bag. And this tastes phenomenal. While I'm waiting on the other stuff to cook up, we're gonna have this bag of broccoli slaw with this island salsa, which is the first time I've had it, but it is really good. Then we got some spray butter, and that'll hold me over till the food's ready. So I know that after the holidays, everybody's gonna wanna eat a little bit better after we indulge a little bit. But you really don't have to overthink it. You don't need any special foods. Just find foods that you like that have a solid nutrient profile and stick to those. And every now and again, you can have your treats. And that's, for me, is really at the end of the night when I want something sweet. So you can still have better options. You don't need to go eat an entire cheesecake, you know. So let me show you a few things that I like to stick to.
Took her out. It was a Friday night. I woke alone to get the feeling right.
First things first, there's some rice cake haters out there. Those people are not your friends. Rice cakes are phenomenal, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take 4 chocolate rice cakes, which are probably the best, either the chocolate or the tomato basil, which unfortunately you can only get at Walmart. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make like a protein paste. So all you gotta do is get your PS Select protein and just add a little bit of water until you make this consistency. And all we're gonna do is spread it on these rice cakes, and I promise you this will satisfy your sweet tooth. So after you get your rice cakes ready, you might as well leave your PES Select protein out. You know what's coming next. Unless this is your first time on the channel, you know what this is. The Poverty Brownie, the best recipe of all time. 4 whole eggs, and that is how we're gonna end the night. Let me know in the comments down below, what is your fitness goal? For me, it's gonna be gain size, strength, and continue to eat higher quality foods. I know the size and strength has been my goal for the last 35 years. I get it. We're gonna do better this year. I promise you. But let me know yours down below in the comments. It'd be interesting to read through all of that. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That is pretty awesome. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. If you're new, subscribe. It was great to have you here. I look forward to talking to you guys next time.